Hey YouTube, is me, your host, Justin's Game, and this ban list, restriction list, whatever you want to call it, personally I actually like the results. Moving into the video, we're going to start up with an errata. Riviere was errated. Now her skill, the second skill, reads that you can only use it like once per turn. And in my opinion, Riviere's errata is fair, so you can't really abuse it over and over again. So now you have to play a little bit more conservatively. It's fair. It's really fair. Not much I can say right there. Now this is where things just get a little bit more interesting. Starting off with Dorian. I don't know why they pretty much limited her to 1, but I pretty much know that the hand size is going to be a little bit lower in standard. By the way, this is the standard restriction list. We'll get the premium in a second. So Shirayuki being limited to 1, that's fair too. Now you can't spam Shirayuki, and another Shirayuki over and over again. And after a while, you know, it kind of gets annoying. So I can understand why they did this. So I believe Hyuga decks will actually be a little bit different. Or you can still try to run some of the Shirayuki support and still have a little bit of a thing going. But that remains to be seen. Now, the biggest hit on the list so far in standard terms of Tachikaze. Anger Blader is reduced to 1. So they pretty much kind of killed it. And I actually think that's fair too. Anger Blader at 1 is fair because the fact that you can use a skill when it hits grade 3 before your opponent, and the fact that depending on how good you open up, your opponent really can't do anything. Not only that, I think that you might even have to take Bomb Raptor out of the deck too, because as far as I know, Anger Blader is pretty much the only Tachikaze boss unit that can actually retire an opponent's card, which also triggers Bomb Raptor's skill. So you might have to take him out. I don't know. You can still use him if you want to. Overall, in my opinion, I kind of think Anger Blader is... I think it's just really poorly designed. Like, it's pretty much a dinosaur in Nova Grappler's clothing. And meanwhile, in standard, we're supposed to have, our own clan identities. So again, in my opinion, I think Anger Blader is poorly designed, but on the bright side, though, you can still run Gigarex. I mean, it's not that bad of a choice. It's still something. Entirely aggressive, but it's still there. I think all of the reason why they even decided to put him down to 1 is the fact that maybe going into the future of Tachikaze, people might still be relying on Anger Blader, which kind of reduces new ideas to be put into the deck. And I don't think we need to have Anger Blader just being, running around constantly. And let's just say we're happy. I'm just personally happy that I just put it down to 1. So have fun with trying to build your decks. And also on the other bright side, I mean, there's so many memes about it now. Yay! All right, Shoho has been restricted to 2. So it doesn't really. Narukami pretty much got a slap on the wrist, in my opinion. They're still going to be really going strong. They can work with Choho, whatever his name is. Yeah, Choho. They can still function. Not bad. Okay. Now what's been unrestricted is Lisalot. Now you can actually use it again like it was previously used before in a Melody deck. I don't think that Melody right now is going to go rampant as it did before, but I guess it's okay. Now to the premium restriction list. Now for premium standard, Dorian is also restricted at 1. I think that maybe they might be thinking ahead and saying that maybe it could be like a certain combo that can be used with Dorian in the future of Premium Standard. You have people like Different Fight pretty much saying that, pretty much saying the same thing, but he's still kind of ticked off because he was kind of planning on building a deck himself. But maybe when, you know, Harry comes back in Standard or Premium Standard, we never know what they can do. Maybe there's something crazy you can do with Dorian. But for now, it's going to be at 1. What also has been flat out banned is that finally Wonder Ezel, G Wonder Ezel, Premium Wonder Ezel has pretty much been flat out banned. Okay, so I think that was something that needed to be done. I think even some Gold Paladin players agree that this was kind of like a issue. I personally still think Ezel in Premium is still decent. It's just not going to be spamming a whole bunch of, you know, XL2 markers and keep on drawing and everything. It still had to be done. You still use a superior ride. And I think they just really slowed it down. That just had to be done. Overall, I think this whole entire ban list is fair. Certain things had to be slowed down in order to make things fair, and I've been saying that for the whole video. There's going to be a whole bunch of Tachikaze memes now. And I was talking with a friend of mine named Mario. He pretty much made a whole bunch of, well, me and him have been just cracking jokes left and right about what really killed the dinosaurs. Bushiroad. Bushiroad killed the dinosaurs. Either way, jokes aside, I hope you like this video. Like, subscribe, share with your friends, and I'll see you guys later.